Hi and welcome back to another vlog. Again, I'm about a month ahead in real life, and then catching up on the previous vlogs. So I'm also currently catching up in my journal, my little Hobonichi journal that has a specific page for every day. And so I actually didn't journal on Monday the 4th, so a mystery day, but very pretty view. On Tuesday the 5th, I was actually invited to attend a reception with Keith Stewart, who's I think the senior energy strategist of Greenpeace Canada. It was really cool. I got to meet him. He was very nice. He was very funny, and then he gave a talk, and it was a really good talk as well. So here's me entering the reception. I felt very fancy. Wednesdays are always a really busy day for me, so I don't usually vlog much, and this week was kind of busy because, as you'll see, I went home for the weekend, and so I tried to get like a lot of studying, a lot of work done, just attending class, buckling down, doing what I have to, so that I could go home and have a chill weekend and not feel like stressed about it. On Friday in the morning, I took the go bus home because in the evening, me, my mom, Paige, and Leo attended the Alice in Wonderland ballet. It was the first ballet I'd watched in a while, I think since Romeo and Juliet last June. So it was really cool to attend, and I was very excited for it because obviously the Alice in Wonderland story is very whimsical, and just ballet in general is really fun to watch how they tell stories, and it's always nice when you kind of know the story because then you're not confused and you can just enjoy the dancing. But yeah, the costumes were amazing, and overall it was just a really fun, really sweet production. We were listening to, they usually have little talks with prominent figures in ballet, so this was one of the ballerinas talking. She wasn't performing this evening, but she usually plays the Queen of Hearts, and so she was talking about her experience playing the Queen of Hearts. And then obviously you can't record in the ballet, but I did record the whole curtain call and applause. It's very funny, you'll see now the trees came in, and there's obviously people like moving the trees around, but they came in wearing their trees. It was so funny, and then the trees like walk forward and bow, and it was adorable. But yeah, the set design was really cool. That, as you can see, the set like sort of projection that they have on the stage there, it like looks like a book, and they had really cool like graphics. Obviously the dancing was super fun, and all those, there were little kids playing the hedgehogs in the lacrosse golf croquet scene. They obviously use the hedgehogs. The flamingos were really cool. I loved like I said, I love the costumes because these tutus are actually in the different shapes of the card suites. And so when they did certain moves, the shapes were more accentuated here and there. Yeah, it was just a really fun production. I think the first ballet that I like properly saw at the Canadian National Ballet was Swan Lake about 2 years ago. And that dancing is obviously incredible with the beautiful white tutus and stuff. And then Leo, we watched the Nutcracker in Christmas not the last Christmas, the Christmas before that, with the whole family, and that was really cool. And then Leo and I watched Romeo and Juliet in June, and they loved it. They were like fanning over how to like tell stories with dance as a medium. So I was really excited for them to watch Alice in Wonderland because they anyways really liked the story. But and their school had recently, the grade 12 class, they're in grade 11 right now, the grade 12 class did a production of Alice in Wonderland, and so I was like, okay, like Leo really liked the story, and obviously Paige and Mom also wanted to come with, and it's so cute watching them watch the ballet because they're so into it, like so into the story, and it just reminds you that you also love this art form and this medium like just as much as they do, but they're like so expressive with their wonder and delight. So it's really, really cute to see. And yeah, these tickets were not even that expensive. My family kind of has the motto like nosebleeds are better than nothing, and like if you get really far back seats that are quite cheap, then you can attend lots of things. And for the ballet as well, you hardly notice how far away you are because you can see the whole stage, and you just kind of get drawn into the production, so you don't really see people's like facial expressions that much because they're a bit far away, but you do see like all the dancing, and of course they're trained, right, to be to make their moves, not like make their moves big, like outrageous, but you make it so people can see what you're doing, so when you're dancing, like everyone, the whole audience can see. But yeah, just a solid review from me about Alice in Wonderland, and there goes the curtain down. And that was kind of the highlight of my week. On Saturday, my mom, dad, and me went out to Red Lobster for dinner. It was very nice. We got white wine because that pairs nicely with fish, and I had perused the menu online before with Clara, and there were some bacon wrapped sea scallops that I thought were going to be delicious, but they were kind of anticlimactic. They didn't taste like as fishy as I thought they would. Obviously the Red Lobster biscuits are delicious. There I am taking one, sliding my plate towards me. There's the wine, and we also got some calamari. I can't really eat that much calamari until I remember that it's like octopus, and then I get a little bit psyched out. And there's the bacon wrapped sea scallops, but they kind of had the consistency of a quiche. I thought they would be more fishy. And then mom got some clam chowder. The pièce de résistance was my shrimp and lobster pasta. I never tried lobster before, and it was good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I like shrimps as well, so it was good. And then we got coffee and dessert. We shared a dessert 3 ways and then saved some pieces for Paige and Leo at home. And yeah, it was just a fun little evening out. And that more or less concludes my vlog. Here's some footage of Mouse being cute and sleeping on my bed. This is still in Richmond Hill. He likes to sleep on the high bed, and it's very cute when he's just sleeping up there and I'm doing work underneath because my desk is currently underneath my bed. And I thought I'd take some clips of him. It was a slow Sunday. I think I just did some work and then I took the go bus back to Peterborough so I could be on time for class the next day. And yeah, slowly but surely catching up on these vlogs. I've been enjoying reminiscing. Like I said, I'm also catching up in my journal, and so I'm doing sort of investigative work, looking in my morning journal and in my chat history and my camera roll to see what I was up to. So recording these vlogs has been helpful for like keeping up in my journal, which I really appreciate and I like to do because there's little moments that you forget to write about and then you come back to them and you're like, I really enjoyed that. But thanks for watching.